Hello, my name is Agent Betsy, and I am the latest innovation, which is likely to change the way customer service is undertaken. To this point in time, the customer needed to come to the website or app to be serviced, but moving forward that may not be the case. As we introduce Agent Rover, you can consider it as the birth of a new generation tool by the fusion of AI-enabled agents and drones and taking the service to devices which are always on with the customer. Please permit me to showcase Agent Rover Workflow Automation. So, like any next-gen product which is hard to imagine, this product too has been built in stages. Like initially, an agent powered by AI has been developed using open and scalable NLP/ML engines. Care has been taken to keep the interfaces portable. Next, LLM models used to activate multilingual interactions. And before being deployed as roving agents, repetitive tasks have been automated to do routine workflow. Finally, this super agent is being deployed on communication channels like emails, messaging, and voice calls, so that the customer may now ask for the same service from their own devices wherever they may be. No need to visit website and log on to apps. The agents are always present.
I will now explain the process employed to empower Agent B2C, pronounced as Betsy, is Silicon World's agent powered by AI. So, the process flow is similar to most agent technology, with input mechanism being either text or speech, which is then fed to an NLP engine to channelize queries into usable search key fields. Just in case the inputs where the language is other than English, the data is pre-processed by LLM models to translate to English. Next, the request is submitted as tokens to AI or ML and even AI/DL models, which matches patterns on the datasheets provided, and once an intelligent and robust answer is generated, the agent then uses LLM model to give the responses in the language it was asked in.
Please permit me to walk you through the power of Betsy. How many times have you been asked questions starting with what, when, who, and how, including this very one? Never mind, and for a moment, accepting that you folks are experts at the answer to the features of your project, it can be cumbersome to go through your notes and files on the drive, as well as documentation in the internet. It is not easy to rack your brains and deliver the most precise, focused, and correct answer, especially at 6 a.m. and cafe has not brewed as yet. Not to worry, Agent Betsy is here, agent powered by AI, available 24/7, 365 days of the year, no weekends, no break hours, always happy and pleasant to interact with. No, it's not just another bot, but an agent, an intelligent worker who proactively learns and delivers and is integrating workflows within your website or be available as rovers at a device near you. Please allow me to share our favorite use case. Your big and important customer wants to reach out to you with a question about your services at 3 p.m. Austin time. Most human customer agents serviced by operations overseas, in time zones apart, may have just closed office or are at the very least supported by a night shift staff who may be sleep deprived or not the frontliners. The answers given, if coherent, may not be uniform or even correct. By the time your frontline staff arrives in the morning, Austin office personnel will already be fast asleep and will only see the responses at 9 a.m. next morning in Austin. That would be a full 18 hours after the thought crossed the mind. With Agent Betsy, not just an agent but an intelligent and deliberate worker, the answer is seconds away. Now, if you ever wondered why some questions are never asked.
Circling back, the team then continued efforts to make our AI-powered agent more powerful and even more intelligent. In fact, so intelligent it can do work most of the routine tasks for a salesperson, like sending off mails, e-cards, and even make calls and follow-ups, as well as important to-do tasks. This will free up the salesperson to be more with the customer and understanding the real requirements than be bottled up doing time-consuming tasks.
This is the world's first email by an AI-powered agent. Hello, Betsy. Further workflows shall include sending of festival e-cards, e-vouchers, as well as scheduling to-dos and aid memoir.
Finally, we made a good idea even better. The last thing that we should be doing it, asking the customer to repeatedly come to websites or log into apps to ask any service questions. Instead, we can send out the rovers on channels like messaging, emails, and even voice chats, which will have the customer narrow down the requirements based on conversations, and all of this right on the device that the customer is familiar with.
This call is from Silicon World CRM for sales in reference to your request for call and on CRM information. Press 1 to accept the call.
Hope you like our presentation and our 2 demos. One for workflow integration and the second for roving agents. I like to close with thanks to all as we continue our turbocharged efforts to make agents powered by AI the preferred tool for all industries. Thank you very much.
खूप खूप धन्यवाद. ありがとうございます。非常感谢你。Muchas gracias.